They're afraid to say what's on their mind for fear of getting into a fight. But if they have that guy or that group behind them, they're more bold in saying what they think because they think someone has their back. Antifa! The Proud Boys are the vehicle that attracts those people and accepts them in.
Russell Schultz spent about a year and a half as a Proud Boy near Portland. He didn't hold a title, but he was at a lot of political protests and had a big presence online. He says he quit, but the Proud Boys say he was kicked out in May 2019. Russell's a witness to what it's like inside the far-right group and why some men would want to join it.
It's too much like a nationwide criminal gang is where they're heading towards, and they don't want any part of that.
This is for Proud Boys and only Proud Boys. We need more political activists on the right side. More, not less.
Russell grew up around Portland. He's Jewish and told us he voted for Obama twice before voting for Trump twice.
Donald Trump is bullheaded. He's determined and he takes a lot of criticism, but he keeps fighting on. I like his political policies. I got involved in doing the activism stuff because of Trump supporters getting attacked, and I wanted to stand up to that and say, that's not what we do in America.
But you weren't just a Trump supporter, like you got involved with the Proud Boys. How did that happen?
We were holding a free speech rally in Portland, and all of a sudden the fights are breaking out all over the place, and here come marching across a field, these guys in black and yellow striped polos, and to me it just looked like something from a Braveheart movie or something. It was kind of cool. And then they asked me to join, and I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, yeah, okay, it'll be fun. We'll wear a goofy little shirt and look like we're a bowling team.
The Proud Boys were founded in 2016 and are known more for street fights than for their vague ideology. They celebrated when President Trump mentioned them in a presidential debate.
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by, but I'll tell you what, somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left.
Do you think the Proud Boys felt encouraged by President Trump, like that he had their back?
Yeah, because everybody wants to feel special.
Unlike many far-right groups that emerged around the same time, the Proud Boys don't say they're trying to defend the white race. They say they're defending Western civilization, and that if you think that's code for white people, you're the racist.
I don't perceive them as racists. There might be some that might be misogynists, but most of that would be their defense of rejection. But a lot of it, I see people showing up because they want to have drinking partners, and they want to join a gang, so they can go fight Antifa and hurt people that they don't like and feel justified in doing it.
Chairman Enrique Tarrio told CNN, currently there is no criminal activity happening in the Proud Boys. Russell left the group, but he hasn't left the mindset. His antipathy towards Antifa still motivates his actions, and he still shows up at some rallies. And while he criticizes the Proud Boys, he defends most of what he did while with the group, including violent threats, as either a joke or justified.
I'm going to shoot you in your head or your chest.
Antifa posts information about far-right activists online. They say to raise the social cost of being a fascist. In 2018, Rose City Antifa posted Russell's address and workplace and reposted his videos where he talked about violence.
At the last rally, I nearly ran you over with a car, and I don't feel bad about it one bit. You're lucky I didn't kill you.
Rose City Antifa posted this.
Oh, I've never seen that one. I'm glad they posted that one.
You are not going to survive. I will survive and take my chances in court.
Okay, they do seem like violent threats, Russell.
They are violent threats, and it's for a good reason, too.
What happened? What's the context
we were going to have a religious march, a pro-Jesus march. It was around Christmas time.
Yeah.
And Antifa was saying they were going to come over and start throwing urine and feces on us. And so that was my way of saying, okay, if you do that, that's a threat. I don't know if there was AIDS tainted. And I made the threat so they wouldn't come over. They didn't come over.
Rose City Antifa told CNN they did not threaten to throw poop at the Jesus March and do not know how to lace poop with HIV. At the Million MAGA March in Washington, D.C. after Trump lost the election, Proud Boys got into fights with anti-Trump counter-protesters. Videos of the violence circulated on social media.
Yeah, look at him. He's this big old fat dude.
Yeah.
Hitting a woman.
From behind, she didn't even see it coming.
How is that like proud masculinity right there? That's as low as it gets.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me that like we've come to this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but do you feel like you're part of it that brought us to this point with their...
That brought us to it?
Yeah, with
I
like your
definitely
propaganda.
Honestly, I had a role in it. You know, I never advocated for the violence to come out of it, though.
Well, do you see why people make the argument then that like it was never really a joke? That joke is just a cover for what you actually want to do.
I don't think it was ever meant to be a street gang. Not at first. It just kind of morphed into that. You probably wouldn't even know who Proud Boys are if there hadn't been Antifa attacking patriots or Trump supporters at rallies. And then maybe that'd be better.
Building themselves up, beating up on a punching bag.
Do you think after Trump leaves office, the Proud Boys will fade away?
No.
Why not?
Because they found that other part we were talking about where they felt like a big part of a group. Then you got these guys that normally they'd be at this bar by themselves, they have no friends, they can't talk to a girl because for whatever reason they just don't have the self-confidence. Well, they join the group, now they have that self-confidence. Here, I'm with these guys, and they get some attention.